have here today, Monday, May 2nd, 2016, is of course a Bun Special video. Written, directed, edited by Bun Special, graphics by Bun Special, stunts by Bun Special. And since some people still don't read the notes, this video is performed by an amateur. Do not attempt at home. No watches were harmed in the making of this video, for entertainment only. Maybe I should do this at the end because I don't know if anything's going to be harmed. Yeah, I got to use I'm using the AC adapter because the battery's not really, maybe the battery can't take a charge anymore because it's old. I don't know how good the audio is coming, because I noticed that when you use the AC and the mic, extension mic, you get a problem. A hum. So let's see how this works out. Anyway, this video is brought to you by Pat. Well, this is really Pat's stepfather. Has this pocket watch, Hunter case, and it got sent through the wash, as I was told. And Pat knows I fool around with the watches, so he asked if I could get it running again, because it doesn't work anymore. Of course, after going through the wash. So let's see what we got. Oh wait, okay, yeah, Hunter case. So if I covered the picture in there to protect the innocent. So it's a Bulova. It's nice looking. I think it was made in the 70s. You really don't see any problems with this. I mean, yeah, you see some crud along here, but other than that, it doesn't look bad on this end. So let's open up the back. What I do with my, oh, there it is, it's on the top. Of course, looking at my video on how to open up a pocket watch case, oh, there's the relief. Yeah, the relief is over here someplace. I think that's the relief. Yeah, I think that's the relief. I don't know why it's over there. Oh, because I already opened up the back and I didn't put it on. Really should be in the upper corner. I have to remember to do that. Yeah. Okay, so there's the snap off back. And here is the movement. What does this movement say? 17 joules, Bulova, 16 AE, and then a P and a 0. I think that P0 is the date code. Let's see if I can hold it up closely. Yeah, it's going to be another long video. I wonder if it's going to be kind enough to focus. Yeah, P0. L was 50, M is 60, N is 70. This couldn't have been made in the 80s, could it? It was made in the 80s. It's a Unitas. What's the movement number? I can't remember. Unitas 6487 maybe? I'll find out when we take off the balance. I did some research on this. Thinking maybe I have to get parts. You look at this part, the bag, and water damage, you really don't see much happening, But when you examine closely, you notice that the pivots here are rusty, and the one over there. So I did put some oil on these, thinking maybe I could get it to run, but it really doesn't want to run. Let's see the balance. See, the balance really doesn't want to move. Well, it moves, but it doesn't move freely. So there's something going on with it. Either way, it doesn't work, and it's very rough when you wind it. So I'm going to take it apart and see what kind of damage we got. See if I can get it to run. To buy parts, you can still get parts for this, but the cost of the parts would be prohibitive, I think. So what am I going to do first? I'm going to take off the hands first. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to open it up again. And let's see, maybe I can zoom in now. Everything moves. Whoops. Well, I had to get the bezel off. Look at this, thing doesn't go past 90 degrees, so this was, until it was washed, it was taken care of. To take off the bezel, there's a relief. If you go around the perimeter, I see a relief. Should put the backpack on. I see a relief over here to remove the bezel. This one has relief. So the bezel, and it's great because the crystal doesn't pop out either. Sometimes in these watches the crystal will pop out. Looks like it's glass too. Wow, I think it's glass. That's nice. Usually, I guess nowadays they make plastic. I don't know. Put that aside. So now we're going to remove the hands. Now I did remove the second hand because I saw some rust underneath it. Thinking if I removed the second hand, maybe the thing would run, but no, it's kaput. I get out my new hand remover. Well, these aren't going to fly, so I'm not going to put the plastic underneath. So let me see if I can get this. Trusty plastic juice cap parts holder. I drink, fruit punch or whatever, so I get one of these like once a week. That's how long it takes me to polish off a bottle. Now we're going to get my hairspring collet removers, which I also use. And I'm not going to use, let's see if I can get this off. This is annoying. Why did I put it on like that? Yeah, this comes off fairly easy because I took it off before. Let me put some stuff away before I progress further. Put it away now. I'm going to knock it over. Okay, so we got that off. Now we're going to take the movement out of the case. This is like I call one of the good old pocket, well, not good new production pocket watch, because it's got like a full-size movement. Nowadays, the pocket watches you get, they put a wristwatch movement in there. I can't find my big screwdrivers, so I have to use the let me get this out of the way too. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my big screwdrivers. Well, I put them down someplace, and then I probably put something on top of it, because that's the way it usually works. So we'll now remove the case screws, and these come out fairly easy. The movement drops down because there's no bezel. I should have left the bezel in. Left the bezel in, so now we can take the movement out. Oh, wait. I forgot to take the crown and stem out. Profanity. There's a little screw here. It doesn't look like the other screws that hold the plate, so this is the screw that holds the stem in. Profanity. So let's see, it's usually 1.5 turns. A half, a second half, and a third half. That was a little tight because it sounds like they got a little rusty. I always forget something because I don't do this every day. So now I can take the yeah, that has some surface rust on it. Not just a surface rust. Yeah, that got rusty. Now the movement will come out. That's why you take your time. No rush. Some people might be offended I'm not wearing finger cuts or whatever. That's nuts to you. Okay, so there is the movement. This is thin too. Look how thin that is. Yeah, I'm looking around the perimeter and I can see rust over here. Yeah, I see some rust here. And some little rust here. And some, looks like, something got rusty and then the water just washed over it and coated everything with the rust residue. And now we're gonna take off the dial. I got at least 2 of these dial screws. Dial feet screws. These aren't that tight on either. Happens with these old watches, the stuff screws back out or get loose or something. This one might be a problem because it's rusty. Let's see if it gives me grief. No, it doesn't. Well, it's a little bit of grief. I'm not taking them out all the way because they're a pain in the neck to put back in. So I think hopefully I can just back them out enough to free the dial. Okay, now we're gonna see what kind of damage. Ooh, crap. Now look at the back of the dial. I see it was rusty for a while there. It was wet for a while, and look at that, though. Stained everything in the back. Profanity. I'm going to put that over here. The front of it looks pretty good. Of course, it's not steel, so I'm not worried about it too much. I don't know, let's see if we can get a good view. Where's the movement holder? I can't find my other movement holder, so I have to use this one now. Which isn't bad. Let's see. I like it's got some spring-loaded thing here, so you can quickly move it. There you go. Still in focus. I don't know if you can see. It's all something rusted. It's all stained. So, what am I gonna do now? Well, I gotta take this apart. Let's see, this comes off. Oh, this comes off. Well, this is brass, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, on the back of that, you can see it got rusty. And that's the cannon pinion. How am I gonna get that out? Where's my hand puller? There it is. This hand puller, I think, can double as a cannon pinion remover. I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, yes, it can be. That's why I originally bought this, because they said it was a cannon puller, but I can still use it for hands. So this came off with a little bit of a struggle. I don't know. Yeah, it's maybe a little rusty. Okay, what am I going to do next? I'm going to put some oil. I'm going to put some oil on the pivots. So maybe by the time I go to remove them, I don't even know where the pivots are. Oh, there's a pivot. So maybe by the time I get to removing them, man, I can't even tell where the pivots are. Maybe that's a pivot. Yeah, that's the balance staff, pallet fork escape wheel. Maybe that's the fourth wheel. Where are the other ones? I don't know where the other pivots are. Maybe is that a pivot? Oh, it's probably a screw. What the hell that is? Alright, you got the center wheel. Oh, one of these is underneath this. turning this thing. You know my saying is, hey, maybe we gotta put it on the upper one. Yeah, look at that, man. It's made right for the diameter of that sucker. Holy cow. Move stuff out of the way. Move it out of the way before I knock it out of the way. Okay, let's see if we can get these screws out. This big, like I said, on my big screwdriver, this tip got damaged. I really should sharpen it, but... Oh, damn it! I forgot to let down the mainspring. Profanity again. That stinks. Why am I forgetting stuff? Forgot to let down the mainspring. Man, that sucker doesn't even want to turn. I should have let down the mainspring before I put it in the holder. Damn it. Always doing something. You know, why do I screw myself? I don't know why. Wow, that's tight. Wow, this is gonna be a pain. Wow, that thing doesn't really even want to rotate. Man, this video is gonna go on forever. Letting down the mainspring. I don't know. I mean, it's fighting me the whole way. It doesn't even want to. It doesn't even want to move. I think I got the mainspring down. It's hard to tell because it's rusted so bad. I can't tell if it's moving or not. I'm going to take the balance off. Oh man, that screw is tight. Where's my tweezers? And I got these pry points. I don't like to let it dangle. The hairspring. This thing moves. So that's a good sign. But nothing else wants to move. Like I say, I hope I let down the mainspring enough that it doesn't fly apart. Oh man, oh, that one snapped. That one did not want to come out. We're doing the pallet fork now. And again, there's a pry point. Well, that comes off easy. Yeah, that sticks. Probably because it's rusted. It rusted. Now I'm over here. Well, it seems to move. Oh, I don't know. It moves kind of freely. So I think I got the mainspring down. Let's see. Let's take off this plate. Let's see if these screws fight. Oh man, they fight. Oh yeah, they got some rust on them. I think they got rust on them. Yeah, they get a little snap before they break free. And we got another parts holder. And then we grab it from underneath. Yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can see all the rust stain on the jewels. Yeah, this escape wheel's got issues. I wonder if you could see that. It's got a little disc of rust. I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, you see it's got something there, the rust stain. Hopefully, that's the problem now with these pivots. There's not much material on them. So when they rust, maybe there's going to be nothing left. Well, they're all like that. I wonder if I could take this out. I gotta take the I think there's a little power left on this thing. Yeah, there's a little power left in that mainspring. I thought I could take this out. Yeah, it's got a little power left. What are these, like? Got a little power left. I think it's got a little power left. Oh no. Oh wait. I guess it doesn't. And we'll take this one out. Oh, this one got rusty. Yeah, this one's got a pile of rust on it too. On the tip. How does this turn? This one's got something going on. Something going on. I use my dirty, filthy finger. I don't know. I think it's down. We're gonna find out. I took enough parts off of it so if stuff flies through the air I'm not gonna lose much. I gotta take. See, I wish I had my big screwdrivers. But I can't find them. Damn it. Oh, frig. Yeah, that doesn't want to come out. I think I have to take something out. I need to take this one out. Oh man, oh there you go. Yeah, this thing's got a little bit of rust on damage. Let's see what happens when I take this yeah, okay. Yeah, look underneath there. Crap. Look at all that. See, okay, so now I take this plate off. loosen the screws first. Oh. So, I mean, well, that one's loose already. See, I don't know if I can get this running again. You know, to buy parts for this, you know, you might as well just buy a new movement. But I don't know if the guy wants to spend the money. Because I'm sure it costs more. That got rusty too. And how does this come off? Rather easy. Wait. Yeah, you see it's rusted in. And you can see the rust. Look at that around the center wheel. Wow. Let's put that there. And this got rusty. That doesn't even want to come out. Gotta get the mainspring barrel out. Yeah, look at that. That got rusty. And it's rusty here too. Wow. And why can't this come out? This is probably rusty also. How do I take this? I always don't know which way to turn it. I'm not used to this movement holder. I might as well take this out. How does this come out? That's kind of rusty also. And we'll turn it over and see if we can get that center wheel to cooperate. Wow, that sucker don't want to even move. Why is that still in there like that? Is that because of rust? That doesn't turn freely at all. I think that got rusty too. That should pop right out. There you go. Because it got rusty. Yeah, that's all rusty. That stinks. I'm going to take off the winding and setting junk. Excuse me, parts. And then we're going to see if we can clean it up and get it to work. I don't like springs. Oh man, that's tight. Oh, yeah. Wow, that didn't want to go. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, I'll put that here. Now, where's something? I know this freaking springs are going to shoot all over the place. Okay, yeah, that's got rust and rust on the other side. And then there's a spring here I see. I don't know how that comes out. Needless to say, I never took one of these apart before. That got rusty. These two little gears got rusty. Surface rust, it mostly looks like. You know, I gotta get that Rodico stuff. And how do I get this out? I'm afraid that's spring. I don't want to lose the spring. Bastard spring. That got rusty too. And this got rusty. That's why it doesn't want to come off. What a pain in the neck. It's pissing me off. Screw it. It doesn't want to come out. I'll let it sit there. There you go. Dog. And this. And does this push out or is this threaded into the brass? It looks like it's threaded into the brass. There's a jewel here. This I'm going to have to take out later. I'm going to take that out on camera. You see this dust, rust dust here. And we'll look at the other side. I'm going to put those these screws in. How come, where's the small screwdriver? There it is. I'm going to put these feet screws tight and put them in before they fall out. And then I'll lose them. They're a pain in the neck to put back in. Let's see. So this is the other side. Rust, dust, rust. So it looks like the, I guess it'd be the dial side got hit the worst. Oh, we can see what the movement is now. It's got the mark. It's 6498. I think it's a Unitas 6498. And the Chinese make a copy. And you can see all the surface rust. So I think that's it. Disassembled. Unitas 6498 disassembled. Do a group shot and call it a day. I need another parts container. I used the milk cap. Hey, my lunch is cooling, and looks like I'll finish this video on time. You know, nothing likes to get picked up. Let's put those, and then maybe the mainspring barrel. To get this mainspring out of the barrel, I believe you have to put it on a firm surface and press on it, and then the cover, which is on this side, will pop off. So I'll have to do that because I see rust on the arbor. And there's the center wheel, looks like crap. Hopefully I can, yeah, to get parts. I already did some research on eBay, and it doesn't look like it's going to be cheap. Anyway, that's it. Rusted Bulova pocket watch. Do a group shot and call it a day so I can eat lunch. I don't know, look at the case in there. We'll get the dial in there. We'll put the dial upside down so you can see the crudiness of it. And the case. Oh, the case got a lot of rust. Yeah, the inside the case is all rusty. And the yeah, you can see the rust staining in there. It's a shame. Don't get your watches wet. And there's the case back and the bezel, which I believe is the crystal's glass. That's nice. I like that. Anyway, wow, you really can't get much of a group shot. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for your cooperation. I hope you enjoyed the program. Enjoy your rest of your day. Oh, this one's going to finish relatively quickly. Let's make it end at a nice number. Yeah, we'll make it to 35.5. I think. Yeah, so there it is. Now I got to look it over and see if I get it to work. Thank you.